Head Home Network. Today we have a special guest with us, Jason, who's going to tell us about a new exciting offer.
Thanks so much for having me. I'm excited to be here, guys. So I want to tell you about a really exciting event that we're going to have in Charlotte, North Carolina coming up on October 12th. But before I get into the details, I want to use our studio audience to gain a little bit of feedback here to get us set up. So I'm pretty sure most of you have been to some kind of breaking event in the past. I want you to think back to those events. Have you ever traveled out pretty far to an event, maybe not had your best showing in prelims, and then just like that, your night's over as soon as it began and you're out of the competition? Or possibly you've made it into the bracket a little bit, but you had a battle where you knew you won, only the judges didn't see it that way, so once again, you're out of the competition. Or how about this one? I love this one. You ever go to an event, you start warming up because you hear the MC say that prelims are starting in 15 minutes, and then about 35 minutes later they make the announcement that prelims are starting in 10 minutes, and you're a little confused if you should keep warming up because judging by their concept of time, that's about another 70 minutes until prelims start. Let me just see by show of hands. If any of these things, and I can go on all day, if any of these things resonate with you or you can relate to them, just let me see by show of hands.
Wow, that's just about everyone.
And I gotta tell you, I'm not surprised to see that because I hear this a lot from people. But here's the thing, we've got a solution for you. We're gonna break down the details in just a little bit, but essentially, we've got an event that we're gonna be throwing where, based on how it's structured, if you lose a battle in the night, that's a setback potentially, but it's not an elimination. It's coming to Charlotte, North Carolina on October 12th, and it's called the Final Heat Final Edition.
Final Heat Final Edition. Kind of a confusing name, huh?
Oh yeah, it sure is. And here's the thing. It's actually a re-imaging of an already existing series of events, and it's the follow-up to the prior jam, which was also the final edition.
All right, well now you've got me excited. And let's get into the details of everything. I see you've brought some amazing stuff with you today, trophies. And what's this over here? Custom badges and lanyards?
That's right.
I love custom badges and lanyards, and I tell everyone that if you're throwing an event and you do not have custom badges or lanyards, do not invite me.
So perfect. Yeah, let me get into these because this kind of really holds the whole jam together. I want to give a little bit of a setup before I explain how these come in first. So essentially the setup of the jam is it's going to be 5 hours of continuous music provided by DJ Alpha Tryon from Atlanta, Georgia, as well as DJ Canton from Seattle, Washington. In each hour, the first 40 minutes are going to be open cypher time. Do whatever you want, have a good time, you can call people out if you want, it's all the party time. Last 20 minutes of the cypher, that's where the competition comes in. And the setup of the competition is that we're going to have 5 unique ciphers that are all of a different level. And the way it works is everyone comes into the jam, you start at the lowest level, what we call the bronze cipher. After that, you have the silver cipher, the gold cipher, the platinum cipher, and the diamond cipher, which is our highest. So you start in bronze, during that 20-minute time period, you can call somebody else out, or maybe they call you out. The winner of that battle now takes this silver badge, and you can go to the cipher that's noted as the silver cipher. You can tell real easily by the colors. Let's say you and I meet in the silver cipher. You call me out, very likely scenario. Of course, you're gonna win. In that case, you go to gold, I go back down to bronze. I'm not out of the competition, I just went back down to bronze. I gotta climb back up again. If you call me out and you lose, you go back down. Either way it happens, one person goes up, one person goes down. But you only go down one level. So if you lose in platinum, you only go back down to gold, you don't go all the way back down to bronze. We're not that mean, we're trying to have a good time here, okay?
Well, what happens when you get to the diamond cipher?
Well, that's a great question. So the diamond cipher is the highest you can climb up. So once you get to the diamond cipher, you're no longer looking to climb the ranks. You're just looking to accumulate as many wins as possible against the top competition. So a win in diamond cipher keeps you in the diamond cipher, but it gets you on the board. So you get your name on the board and 1 point next to it, and whoever has the most points at the end of the entire competition is going to bring home one of these trophies.
So I see we have 2 trophies here. Can you explain a little bit about what each one is for?
Yes, absolutely. I should clarify that. So I talked about climbing the ranks of the cipher and getting all the points in the diamond cipher to be the grand champion. And the person who gets that the person who achieves that is going to get the Cipher Champ trophy here, as well as $300 prize. I should also note that the first 5 people to win any call-out battle in the Diamond Cipher are also going to get $50 That way, hey, you come with a car full of people, all of you guys are coming to win, well, everyone can win some money, have a good time. The other trophy, on the other hand, is not tied to the competition specifically in any way, and this is what we call our MVP trophy. This is not a skill-based trophy necessarily. It could be won by a professional dancer, it could be won by someone who's just starting out. And the idea of this trophy is we want to give it to the person who is infusing the room with the most energy. So 2/3 of every hour are not competition time, they're open cipher time. It's all about having a great time with friends, making new friends, just vibing out. And so we wanted to award the person who's really giving it their all and putting most into it. This is not specifically a breaking trophy. So the competition is breaking based. The trophy for that is not. It can go to any dancer. In fact, we've held events in the past. I don't believe that a b-boy or a b-girl has ever actually won that trophy, now that I think about it. But hey, new event, anything can happen. So get out there, give it your all. No, I don't think that would be a conflict of interest. You're actually helping run the jam. She won't win. Don't worry about that. But anyway, I'm sure we're almost out of time here. I got the guy pointing to me on the clock. October 12th, Spirit Square in Charlotte, North Carolina. I'd love to see you all there. I'm going to be there. I would hope you're going to be there. It's going to be a great time. Train up, and we'll see you in a few weeks.
Thank you for joining us today.